There is no recording! And I'm like, oh well, now my whole personality has changed.
Get this, Brian, get this.
Yes.
Everybody's naked.
Uh-huh.
Rubbing ice cream on their nipples.
Talk to me.
Croning like misogynists. Doesn't that sound good, Brian?
Sounds like a Saturday night out.
This is my sexy voice.
I've never been so turned off.
I've got to do the awkward hello and welcome bit.
Hello and welcome to Snowy's Shitty Podcast, in which he talks about shit for an hour and a shit.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah,
I'll use that. Fuck it. That's being used now. So, Brian.
What?
Podcast, mate. So you got to talk. Sort of the point. Otherwise you give me lots of work to do, and fuck that.
That was the whole point. I mean, I'm not getting paid for this. I'm not even doing the work. I'm just put random.
But you'll become internet famous through this, Brian.
I'm internet famous just through existing on your shit podcast of shitness.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But the problem with Google Docs is the fact that every time I push to talk, then I have to delete the thing.
I did notice you were putting lots of slashes in there. I thought either you're a big fan of Guns N' Roses or you're doing something wrong.
Oh dear. I might just change the push to talk button while I do this.
I think that's a good idea.
This is the song Try sitting while I'm changing the push the button.
Push the button? All wrong. All wrong.
Does it work?
I don't know. What are you checking?
The push the button works.
What works?
Push the button to talk.
Push the button.
Push the button.
Talk the button.
Talk to button. Button to talk.
But that's not funny. That just makes sense.
God damn!
You spelled serious wrong.
This joke, Brian. Oh shit! Control and scroll zooms in the page. Should we get on the podcast? Yeah, the thing we meant to be doing.
I was hoping we'd already done that, and I was merely.
It's half free, Brian.
There you go. There we go.
Get Sky Plus, mate. You're gonna be here for a while.
What?
Get Sky Plus. Record the fucking highlight show. You'll be here for a while.
No, I can't. Hold on. All the ones on BBC, mate.
You can watch that on iPlayer, then, mate.
I know. I did resign myself to that fact that probably have to do that. Although I was kind of expected to spend some time with my family this weekend.
Nah.
What should I tell them? Oh yeah, work has been really busy trying to hide the fact that I'm doing things for internet for people I don't know because I think they're assholes.
Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome to a podcast with a man named Brian and me.
Did you just cut yourself off halfway through a sentence?
No.
It did to me.
I?
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to a podcast with a man named Hello and welcome to a podcast with a man named Brian and me.
Who are you?
Snowy.
How did you get here? Who let you in?
Who let the dogs out?
No, out is the opposite of in.
So Brian.
What?
Podcast.
Is it?
The first podcast I've done on this channel for a while.
About time.
What's changed, Brian?
You got pubic hair?
The guests. So yeah, we have iTunes feed. Me in the future, edit that onto the video.
Why are you saying edit things as if I'm going to do it?
What?
You said that as if you're telling me what to do.
I was telling me in the future to edit into the video.
Yeah, future Snowy, you bastard.
Yeah, because normally when I tell myself to do that, I entirely forget because editing videos is find 15 minutes, cut it, render it.
Well, this is a bit more work.
So yes, hello and welcome to this podcast. It's a wonderful podcast. It's lovely to have you with us.
No, you're overselling it. It's
Please
a podcast.
take a seat.
It's a podcast.
Put some headphones on. Listen away. You're going to need headphones. You don't want to listen to this around the family.
No, because your parents are cunts.
And we've offended our first people. It's off to a great start.
Well, I thought I'd
In
just
fact, we've
get in there early.
offended two groups of people: those who have parents and those who don't.
I'm just trying to cover. I mean, what's the point in just going at one group? Trying to do everyone.
So, Brian, what have you been playing this week? Yeah, that segue.
That segue. The games that you find horrifically boring, such as the
Borderlands.
If you could see my face.
I would punch it.
Probably, yeah. I better wear a mask on Friday then. The horrible lag fest at B Battlefield 4, and I've been revisiting the Borderlands in 1 and 2.
In 1 and 2?
1 and 2.
1 and 2?
1 and 2.
1 and 2, that means free.
Not doing addition.
Borderlands free confirmed.
It pretty much is, no? No, yes?
Well, pre-sequel, but yes.
Well, I'm not counting that as number 3, but...
Pre-sequel, which looks like a pile of wank, to be honest, but...
I'm quite tempted to actually go and see what the deal is and get it.
Well, we would see it on Friday, won't we?
Well, it's there!
Yeah?
See how much I've been reading. Not a lot.
We're not going to mention what's on Friday until we get to that point in the podcast. Everyone's going to be like, "The fuck is happening on Friday?"
Oh, it's that big orgy I organised.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I brought in. I just like, "Hey, 2K, Randy Pitchford. Your name's Randy. We're Randy.
Let's get it on." I must say we got overwhelming support. Never have I received such a large shipment of G-strings.
Numerous games, Brian.
Yes, they all look horrifically boring.
I've been playing Hearthstone, which I haven't played in a while. That's a game that everyone knows about, so I won't bother going over that one.
So, Yu-Gi-Oh! On a computer.
Apparently, I never played Yu-Gi-Oh!
Missed out, mate.
Too much money.
Too much cash money.
You know you get those sticker books, right?
Yeah, I know
like,
of them. Implying I ever used them.
It's the husband!
This is what happens when you get given somebody's phone. Fiabi.
So now I'm left here to scratch my head and wonder what he's saying while he's on the phone.
Are you talking to yourself?
No, I didn't say anything derogatory about you.
Oh, don't worry, I'm going to listen to it back later.
Yeah,
right, where were we? What was I saying?
You were playing
those sticker
boring
books you
games.
get?
Yes, the ones that I said I don't know. I know of them, but I never had them.
Well, they used to come with like a pack of stickers inside, like, oh, you get for a starter pack.
Oh yeah.
And that's as far as I went with those things because the fucking amount that they cost. It's like £5 for 5 stickers, and you had like the same one. All 5 were the same.
Yeah, I remember the start packs of Yu-Gi-Oh, and then every card pack after that was £1 million.
Yep.
And then your parents will wonder what you're squandering all your pocket money on.
Yep. And
you say some flimsy bits of cardboard that I'm going to throw away in 10 years when I realise
they were a waste of money, and
things exist.
I'll never have any sort of relationship with any human whatsoever if she finds them or he finds them.
Yep, and all of a sudden I will be the biggest nerd in the world, and no one will come near me.
Yep.
Like I just ate a shit sandwich.
Shit sandwich?
A shit sandwich.
Is that a sandwich with just shit in, or is it just a really, really bad sandwich?
Whichever you prefer.
Well, it depends what you prefer, Brian.
I prefer shit in my sandwiches.
Do you?
Yep.
Is it is it fresh, or do you let it mature?
Fresher the better, so you spread it nice and easy across the bread.
True.
Without tearing it as well.
Hang on, now you said that, I have to talk about consistency.
I'll slowly back away from this. I feel that something I don't wish to continue.
This is a tangent we don't want to go down.
Yeah, I'm going to shut this road off.
He's going to close this road, right? He's going to get a big sign.
I'm going to blow the bridge, and we're not going to go back to it.
He's going to plant C4 all over the bridge, put a sign down, road closed. Then he's going to set some cameras up inside a car with some antagonists in, and they're going to drive over the edge.
No, I'm going to get everyone who's pre-ordered Battlefield Hardline, put them on the bridge, and detonate it.
Oh! Okay.
And everyone who's bought Call of Duty since Call of Duty 4.
What about World at War?
Okay, I'll let World at War off.
Yay! I'm still dead because I bought up until Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, I'm dead as well because I bought I bought Blops.
I bought Blops too, and Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 is where I stopped.
The original Blops. It was a good game.
It was.
I feel it was underrated because it was Call of Duty.
Yep.
The last good Call of Duty. It had that dedicated servers, which is the only reason I bought it.
didn't have it on PC. It had the horrible, they tried to stop quick scoping and then made it even easier.
No, they made it harder. It was horrible. Really, really horrible.
But yeah, good game. Well, not amazing.
No, but good enough to waste a few hours on.
Yeah. Well, this is the person that spent 16 whole days playing Modern Warfare 2, so...
What?
Apparently, according to Raptor or whatever.
Just looking at Steam now, I played 20 hours and that was it. I'd had enough.
Fair enough. Anyway,
yeah,
I've also been playing Wasteland 2, which is actually put as Wasteland 2 on the plan.
Yeah.
Because I kickstarted that game. It's one of the free games I kickstarted. It's the only one that's actually any good.
The way you say it is as if you funded it yourself.
I did.
You went, okay, here's 200 grand, guys, make a game. That's not what you've done at all. You've just put a 10 along with all those other people.
It was about 50 quid I gave them.
£50.
No, it wasn't 50 quid.
No, you're lying.
No, it was $50 now I think about it. Yeah. So about 30 quid.
You started off funding the game yourself, and now it's 50 quid, and then it became $50, so it's 30 quid.
Yeah. So about the price of a normal game, as you were just screaming about how much it cost.
Yeah, 45 quid. You're having a laugh.
But then again, it's one of these RPGs that has hundreds and hundreds of hours in it.
Yeah. So does Fallout, but I didn't pay 45 quid for that.
Or did you? Did you buy the DLCs?
I might have, but I think I bought everything on sale.
Still probably more than 45 quid there.
Yeah, but it's the base game plus expansion. Let's be honest, the base game wasn't particularly bereft of features.
Oh, we can get back to the podcast.
Wait, we're doing a podcast?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're just having a casual conversation.
Oh, I see, because if we're recording...
In which I give us sections,
Oh, I see, because if this was a podcast, I'd have to change my personality totally and become a ball.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not.
Currently, I'm a rough.
So what was I talking about? I don't know. We'll skip over Wasteland 2, because I played Wasteland 2.
We'll say about how expensive it was, and how Fallout was cheaper, and Battlefield was not finished.
Yes, but my only complaint with Wasteland is the fact that, as I said to you earlier today, that they'll give you Rose is down this hallway, and there's 6 more hallways. Rose is down this hallway, but you need to also go down this hallway, but visit Rose first. But down that hallway is something else, and in that other hallway there's something else. And then, I know there's a chat log, but once they've gone through all the fluff text, that chat log is a year long.
That's quite long.
So it's just you could put quest markers or even make an indoor map that has markers. But
is it interesting fluff text?
It's like conversation. It's got quite a good sort of conversation system. You get there's keywords in what the NPCs say, and then you can use those keywords to respond, and then
how do you respond? Is it not just I click on a line that is kind of thing I would say?
No, it's not a line. You just click on the word, and then your character says a line.
Oh, okay.
Which I've never been too keen on, because it's very like Mass Effect, where you think that's the good option, and then a paragraph later you've just been the world's most heartless bastard because you had no control over what was being said.
This is why games need more interactive. So if I want to tell an NPC to fuck off, I can say fuck off. If I want to trade with them, I can say, here, I've got a sniper rifle, can you trade me a packet of crisps?
It's a good trade. It's a good trade in Puzzle World. I'm fucking starving. I could kill you and take the packet of crisps, but no, here, have the gun. I'll eat the packet of crisps, you can kill me.
No, you see, you build a rapport with this person, and they're willing to trade you more things. So you say, oh, I've got this rocket launcher. Can I have that Cadbury's chocolate bar, please? And then they'll happily give it to you. No questions asked.
True. Very true.
See? Yeah. I should create games. I should make them.
Yes, Brian. You should create games.
Yep, it said everyone who bought it to fuck off. What's wrong with that? Just being honest.
I've also been playing Sniper Elite 3. Let's skip over that because I haven't played much of it. So it's better than the first two.
You've put it in the plan, but you've not played it enough to make a comment. Why bother?
I don't know. I
You're an
don't know.
idiot.
Also played Invisible Link, which is an interesting early access game from the people that made Don't Starve.
I've not seen it.
He's not seen it. It's like XCOM, very much like XCOM, but
Not
instead of
ever played XCOM.
you know what sort of game XCOM is, though, don't you? Like turn-based strategy game.
Yeah, I've seen screenshots and stuff.
Yeah, it's a turn-based strategy game, like but it's in an indoor environment instead. And you're sort of infiltrate. You're a spy agency, and you start off with 2 spies, and you can upgrade to get more and everything. And you infiltrate it, and each turn alarm system goes up, and when it hits about 5 points, then they turn on new security features. All the maps are randomly generated, and the idea is that you've only got 72 hours in-game hours until you have to go and do your final mission. So you sort of have to like prioritize what your like where you infiltrate, what items you go after.
So sounds boring as hell.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I am offering an opinion. I'm not saying it's the right opinion, but I'm saying it's an opinion. If you don't agree with my opinion, that's fine. I just think you should go fuck yourself and die. But have your own opinion by all means. Yeah, or that. Eat shit.
Brian likes eating shit, as we discussed earlier.
In sandwiches.
In sandwiches,
Fresh and easy to spread.
Fresh, spreadable.
Doesn't rip the bread. No, you know what butter gets when you leave it in the fridge?
No,
And
I
you
don't
put-
like butter.
You don't. Okay, unsalted butter. If you leave it in the fridge and pull it out and try and use it, you just end up with bread that's got a million holes in it because you couldn't spread it.
All right.
Even if it's called anchor spreadable.
It's so spreadable, it's like an anchor.
Like dumping an anchor onto your bread. It doesn't
trying
go
to drag
well.
it across.
Yeah, pretty much. Right. Are you finished musing about the terrible games we played?
Yes.
Because I assume you're looking at the plan, seeing...
What plan? This isn't a podcast, Brian.
Oh, we were just having a conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God for that. I thought I was going to stop becoming a misogynist in a second.
Oh dear. Oh dear. How topical.
Oh, it was topical 3 weeks ago.
I think it still is. I think that's still going on.
What, Gamergate?
Yeah, Gamergate. Hashtag Gamergate.
Don't hashtag around me.
Hashtag Brian's a big fat idiot.
Twitter's for morons. Yeah.
Twitter nearly got you a ticket, but it didn't, so you started hating it again. So.
I can start hating it again. Yes, that is a good point. If anyone is not going to, or is going to Ejects and has a Saturday after party ticket they're willing to give it to me now. Because I will come round your house and I will kill you.
What, if they give it to you?
If they don't.
Alright, okay.
If they do, I'll just maim them to like take an arm off or something.
Thank you! Boom, boom, boom!
Yeah, as an act of gratitude. Then you can be thankful I didn't kill you.
So I guess gaming news. It's changed a bit since I used to do this because I used to like bring one bit and then there's so much that's happened in the past few weeks. I thought, fuck it, we'll spend 15 hours on a podcast instead of
I don't
one.
have 15. I've got to be at work in 15 hours.
Nah, get it off.
I was doing a 15-hour podcast.
We can listen to the Calling in Sick live.
Oh, I've got a headache. And I can hear you in the back going, no he hasn't, no he hasn't, no he hasn't, no he hasn't, no he hasn't. He's a prick, he's lying.
He's got a penis in his hands.
No. It's like, come on, man.
Like you used to when your mum phoned you at school and everyone would be like, "Oh, Brian."
Yeah. Ooh. What? My mum's called me at school.
Your mum, I'm going to say slightly questionable stuff really loudly.
Your son put his finger at my bum. And it's like, come on, man. I'm on the phone to my mum. What, you mean no one said that at your school?
No.
Oh.
No one said that.
I went to an all-boys school, so maybe that's why.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, should we news gaming of the...
Yeah, I'm so sick of musing about my time at boys' school. I'd rather forget it.
I don't know, I just did that.
You're kissing me. I'm worried now. Please don't. Oh no, you're kissing your teeth. I hope you're gonna edit that bit out of this conversation because it's not a podcast.
It's not a podcast.
Even though I've already said it was a podcast.
What bit am I editing out? That's not a conversation podcast. I mean, conversation, not podcast.
You making the weird kiss noises at me. That. Cut that bit out as well.
Okay.
If you leave it in,
I totally won't.
if you leave it in, I'm going to grab your balls so hard and squeeze them.
Oh.
Oh,
Which
I'm
is
not
like
going to do
that.
that. I'm not going to do that. I've changed my mind. All of a sudden, I've changed my mind.
Should we get?
It's like a strange form of procrastination. We don't want to get to the game news. It's a bit boring, really. So we'll just say
It's a
random
bit
shit.
boring because it's news, and all the news is fucking depression.
Did you hear? Scotland voted no on independence.
Oh no, I didn't. Tell me more, Brian.
Scotland voted no on independence.
Oh, okay. So that was 2 years wasted, right?
And Scotland voted no on independence.
Yeah, I know. Did you know though? The Scotland voted on independence. They said no.
Well, the BBC decided to put on an all-night programme while they counted up the
I
votes.
watched it.
You
I watched it.
You are many things I cannot say. And then immediately after that finished at 9 o'clock in the morning, they immediately started going, "Oh, did you know? Scotland voted no." Yes, we did know, because you've got an
I
all-night
watched it,
programme.
and a Scottish friend of mine watched it. He wanted to vote yes, and before like the last big guy, big city had come in, the BBC were just like, "It's a no." And every other news website just agreed with the BBC at that point. They're just like, well, the BBC's got the fucking money. Yeah, it's a no.
Yeah, it's got my money to keep on rabbiting on about sodding Scotland. I don't care.
I sat there and thought, these fucking programs, right? These like general election programs and all that must be really hard to plan. It's like, right, guys, we've got a 6-hour time slot. We don't know when we'll be interrupted. It could be fucking in the 6th hour, or it could be in the 1st hour that it's over, right? So we need to figure out either a way of filling 6 hours, and also all the stuff we talk about needs to be completely interruptible. We don't want to bring anyone that gets offended by being interrupted because we don't know when it's going to happen.
Yeah, so they just record 6 hours of being consistently boring.
It's quite funny because not only did they have one program, they had two. They had the Scottish one, which was, you know, they readily interrupted everything.
Full of drunks.
Whereas the English one didn't. The English one had like, and every hour was like, and now we're going to a summary of the news. And in that news was, Scotland is voting on independence, and that was it.
I just love the way that they finished their all-night vote counting program, and then they at 9 o'clock they had the ticker at the bottom going breaking news. Well, it's not breaking news because you've been reporting it since about 6 in the morning.
Yep.
How is it breaking? There's nothing
We're
breaking
still
about
not
this
talking
news.
about games, by the way.
Well, it's because of the important bit of news that was Scotland voting no on independence.
voted no,
We
guys.
still haven't gotten rid of the bloody drunk bastards. When are they going to leave?
And then afterwards, believe it or not, a sort of semi-riot happened in Glasgow.
And now you've got no Scottish listeners either. So you've got no one with parents, no one without parents, and no Scottish. So I think we're going pretty well.
Yep, we're doing good.
In about 25 minutes, I've insulted 3 massive groups of people.
So and we've lost Mumble. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, we lost one for a moment.
But yeah, it's all going good. In about 5 episodes, we'll have 0 viewers. It's good.
5 hours.
So yes, back to gaming news. Let's get onto that. Oculus Rift. They announced that they've got a new prototype. The last one was called something. I don't know. What's this one called? Crescent Bay. This one's called. The other one was called
Something ridiculous.
Coral Bay. I think they're going with bays. And last time they added head tracking, which used infrared dotty things, which let you like look in 180 degrees. But now they've added a 360-degree head tracking, so you can actually look all the way around.
Hold on, is this while standing still, facing forward?
Whilst you can. Well, no, you don't face forward. You turn your head, and the camera in game turns as well.
Okay, I'm gonna call it. You must look like a right clown, sitting there going, ooh, ooh, so you can see what's going on a screen that no one else can see.
Yeah, but it's damn good fun. I've used one. I used the original prototype, the development kit one at EGX last year, and damn, it was a bit blurry because they were very low resolution screens then, but it was damn impressive. It was like 3D without 3D glasses.
I can see myself falling down a well.
Well, they say don't stand up in them. Like when you first use them, don't stand up in them is what they say because it's like your body is in the real world, but your brain is then in a digital world. You completely lose all balance.
See, this sounds just. I can see many people making claims, and Facebook will be potless by the end of next week.
But it sounds really cool, and they've also now put a headset in. Well, not a headset, but headphones in, so that the audio is, integrated into the system.
They do look rather low quality though.
They're real. It's like a prototype. We don't even know if they're going to release this one as a development kit or not.
Yeah, I was going to say because they look like the headphones I bought for a $5 2 years ago.
They look like when I had a Sony Walkman. They look like the fucking top of the end ones, though.
Wow, way back when that was top of the range. What other boringness do you want to talk about?
Yeah, so that's that. Quite.
I don't know anything about Metal Gear.
No, do I? I've never really played. I've only ever played Metal Gear Revengeance.
All I see is people getting erections over it, but I don't know what it is.
The latest news is that Snake has a dog that has an eye patch. Let's all laugh at how cute it is and yet how funny it is. Ha 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 ha. That's it. That's the news. It really is the news. Oh, the Metal Gear collection, which everyone thought was Metal Gear coming to PC, was actually a fashion line.
Well.
So everyone's like, oh my god, Metal Gear's coming to PC. Oh my god, it'll look pretty. No, it's close.
So, well, then you could have Metal Gear on a PC, just buy a t-shirt and just slap it over the tower. Done.
I suppose, yeah.
Then you got Metal Gear on your PC. It's not quite what you wanted.
Technically, if your PC case is made out of metal, you already have Metal Gear.
I don't have a noise for Tumbleweed, but if I did, I'd play it.
Yeah, okay. No, in other news that Brian probably knows shit all about as well.
Because I'm a twat, and I
You
work.
play first-person shooters and that's about it.
Hey, don't diss the FPS. Some of them are actually very good.
Some of them. Very few of them.
I play the ones worth playing.
I suppose technically Elite Dangerous is sort of an FPS in space, which makes it even cooler, right?
I don't know. Is that a thing I want?
Yeah,
do I think?
Yeah, you should play EGX. I like how we said we weren't going to mention what the Friday was, and now we have.
You violated the rule.
Yeah.
You can just edit this out. Done.
Yeah, well, I could just beep it all out as you get a sense of beep.
So you can start off with a really dodgy start of a sentence, like I really like to stick, and then just put the beep. And then...
I really like to stick EGX in my calendar.
Just smash it in there with a black marker. Permanent. So it doesn't come up and I can't forget. Yeah. Just like the time I almost forgot I had to attend an iSeries event. That was almost disastrous. That was almost £8 down the drain.
£8?
80.
Oh, 80. Is that how much the tickets cost?
Yeah, it was a 3-day ticket. When was it? I-30 or I-41, I think?
They're like 6 a year now, aren't they?
They did a 3 year when I went.
I think it's free still, but it's ridiculous. It's like, how many gaming events can you do a year?
We need to do one. Why are we doing one?
I don't know, because they require me going to Birmingham, and Birmingham's a shithole. There we go.
Yeah, but there's one in Newbury, which is rather nice. It's rather fuck Birmingham. I mean, it was rather pleasant down in Newbury.
I don't think they do it. I think they just do it in Birmingham now. That's it.
Do they? They
I think they just do it in the NEC, which is in the middle of fucking nowhere.
I'm not taking my car there. I'd rather come out and not have my car on bricks.
The NEC is literally... I went there for the first Gadget Show live thing they did, and I saw a little netbook. I thought, I'll have that because it looks really cool. But back then, it was like one of those like press shows where like they don't actually have anything for sale ever. It was all like, this is a demo unit. So we looked for a PC World, and we travelled about 20 miles, got lost, and then found the smallest PC World I've ever seen. Imagine a phone shop. It was half the size of that. All the laptops were tied to the wall.
Wow. So you're not stealing anything?
No, and it was just like, this is Birmingham. Surely Birmingham, the big event centre in Birmingham would be surrounded by lots of shops, but no.
Okay. All right. Let's if they do an event back at Stoney Park, just near Coventry, or Newbury, which I don't think is too far from somewhere beginning with G. Gloucester? No, Gloucester. I don't know. Whatever. Then it's probably worth going to one down there.
Did you say it was in Newbury?
Yeah.
That's like...
Isn't that down
not
the road
very
from you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember the milk float Mandem who appeared there, and they started throwing milk over someone's car or some shit. Yeah.
Oh,
strange. And they made a post on, I can't remember, I think it was a popular gaming related site in like Facebook, but not Facebook, I don't know what it was. And they were going, oh, we would have put milk on the place where people without tents sleep, but their doors were locked. Like, so what, you're hard enough to throw milk over a car, but not find another way in through a locked door? Okay.
So I remember we got invited to the behind the scenes at an iSeries event back in college, and I wanted to go, but the woman was like, "Oh, there's 2 tickets left," so I let my mate go ahead of me, just the one mate, and then I went. And she went, "Oh wait, no, that was the last ticket."
You got bumped, son. That's what happened to you.
And I'm like, wow, thanks for that. That's really nice.
That is definitely something we should do. Why haven't we even organised something like that yet?
Because that would none of the normal people that come to EGX would do it, because they're all up north and it takes fucking long enough for them to get down to London.
Well, you say that, but I've been both Coventry and Newbury. I've done both. The only thing I worried about was someone rear-ending me with my PC and stuff in the back. And the time I almost ran my own monitor
at least.
over.
If it was Newbury, I could drive there. Like, that would actually be a feasible drive.
Well, I drove to Newbury, and I picked someone up along the way who had a very nice house, and his mum was really nice and gave me a cup of tea, but I'm pretty sure she was just trying to make sure that I wasn't someone who was going to take him around the back and sell him watches. Whatever it is people do in back alleys these days.
Right, got some potatoes. You want some dodgy potatoes?
You want a Rolex? No. But yeah, he was very pleasant. His mum was rather pleasant, made me a cup of tea. I was there shaking, trying not to spill tea on myself like a total oaf. Because I was
How old were you this time, Brian?
How old was I?
Yeah.
I'd been driving for 1.5 years, so maybe 19? But I was wearing really chavvy tracksuit bottoms, which I still own now and still wear, because why not? And a crappy old t-shirt, because all I was doing was driving that day.
Fair enough.
So
maybe we should sort something out for that.
That is something. Is someone riding a bicycle in your room?
No, that's my emails.
Oh dear. Well, see, we deviated again. Now look what you've done.
Oh my god. Was I just silent for like 10 minutes?
Yeah, I was like, has my internet died? You were pressing the wrong push to talk about, You are such an oaf.
Where did I stop, Brian?
Oh, I can't remember. You must be
I was saying I got some interviews, Dying Light, AAA game, no videos this week, lap this fucker up because it's the only one you're getting.
What?
Yeah, I was on about videos, get interviews for EGX, Dying Light, so indie games, and I probably won't be doing any videos
but I
this week.
thought we weren't mentioning EGX until the end, where people thought we were just doing interesting things on a Friday night.
We already fucking mentioned
No,
it.
you already mentioned it.
You did too, mate.
Yeah, well, because you blapped. I didn't say nothing before.
I've got the fucking audio evidence.
Yeah, so listen to it back then.
Future me, do some sort of flashback. I don't know how you do that in audio, but
Future
let's
you're
try
a twat.
it.
Well, I assume you cut it out and put it back in a different place?
Yeah, but that would just be like suddenly cut. So, if Future me remembers to edit it, it begins here.
Yeah.
Twitter nearly got you a ticket, but it didn't, so you started hating it again. So.
I can start hating it again. Yes, that is a good point. If anyone is not going to, or is going to EGX and has a Saturday after party ticket they're willing to give me, give it to me now.
And it ends here. There you go.
Yeah, as I say, why don't you make a really loud noise, just like or like Hat Films was saying, is literally a cheaty way so you don't have to rewatch your own content because you find it so boring yourself you can't bother to watch it.
Yeah, that's true. So true. So I did this an hour ago. There's an hour of this stuff. This is going to take an hour. I spent an hour recording it, and I remember what happened during it. None of this is exciting.
Well, see, if you come to it in a week, you don't know what happened, you can have a laugh, ha 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 ha, and then edit it.
Yeah, but I don't have a week because this needs to be out by... I'm hoping to get this out by Monday.
You want it out by Monday.
Maybe Tuesday.
Cutting it fine, pal.
You know.
Okay, what other boring news you got for me? Beats me.
Elite Dangerous Beta 2 will be coming out 30th of September. We were saying that it's a game that Brian doesn't know, but maybe
Another
maybe
game
he
I don't know.
Yeah, you can try EGX. That's where we started talking about EGX when I said this. And
yeah,
it's
we
adding
actually did.
random shit that doesn't actually work on PC Gamer. I don't think they actually mentioned anything about what's in the update.
Maybe it's like a lucky dip.
Oh, they've added the combat ratings, so you go from harmless to elite within like 10 ranks for how much more combat. 500 new star systems. 500 new star systems to explore. Some changes to the upgrading of your ship. Some new modules, new weapons. They've added outposts, which are like sort of like greasy. You know, in laybys where you get the burger van, right?
Laybys.
Like laybys. You know laybys, where you get the burger van, yeah?
The greasy burger van.
Yeah, the one that you can smell the grease like from 10 miles down the road.
Yeah, and you can tell that the buns have probably been between the buns of the person making it.
Yeah.
They're all sweaty and greasy and horrible.
Yeah. Well, the outpost is sort of like that. They like might have a landing pad, they might have a refueling thing, but that would be about it, you know.
Well, they might have a greasy hot dog stand.
They've added some new stations. They've added some basic exploration, I believe.
Hold on, is this the game where you fly around space?
Yes.
That you were talking to me about not too long ago?
Yes.
Ah.
I think too long ago in the podcast, or too long ago.
Not too long ago, just recently.
Okay. Yeah. It's the one I do every Friday, apart from not last Friday and not
see, I didn't watch
Friday.
it thinking it was some boring FPS. I'm gonna start watching it now.
No, it's the one where you fly around space.
You didn't explain it to me.
The problem is nothing happens in the video. Every time I stop recording, I get shot to shit. The minute I start recording, it all happens. I go between a space station, I miss it, and then I land and probably fail at landing, which is the thing that's... the first time I played Elite Dangerous, I landed perfectly in the space station. Since then, never again.
So it's like when I was trying to record some Battlefield 4 and shit all happens.
Yeah.
It's all pretty mundane, shooty, die, kill. But then the moment I turn it off, it's double headshots and killing 2 tanks with 1 bullet. It's like, why wasn't this happening when I was recording?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, I'm going to the space station. Suddenly interdicted by fucking 10 pirates, and I just scrape out of it. Oh, wait, I wasn't recording. Brilliant. Which is why I stopped playing the game outside recording, in the hopes that when I do play it, like once a week, that happens. But no!
Oh, the fun things don't happen when you're recording.
I record for like the 10 minute. I think in the future I might end up like recording for an hour and just editing it down to a 15-minute episode.
On the topic of recording, why aren't you doing any more Factorio? What the hell happened?
Because nothing changed.
But it's experimental branch.
Yeah, but nothing's changed in that either.
Yeah.
Well,
Ambient sounds from factories.
Oh, wow. So much viewership right there.
That's the only thing I can remember off the top of my head.
It's the only thing you ever tell me about when I'm muted and deaf myself.
Why should you done? What are you doing, man? Just mashing buttons. Yeah, I'll do.
But yeah, it's the only thing you ever tell me about. It's like, oh, it's got ambient sounds. I'm like, brilliant. Yeah, that's totally worth playing.
Chances are there's a change list somewhere, so you can go and read it.
Like fucking Friday updates and its entire fucking like autobiography. I don't want to read that. I want a big list.
Read it when you're having a poo. Everyone does it.
I'm taking my tablet into the toilet.
Yeah.
My phone's bad enough.
Yeah, you just take tablet, you read off some the change log. Done.
I suppose. Right, I'll have a look at Factorio, right? Okay.
Thank you.
Promise you.
Good.
Even though you own the game, so why you want to watch me play it, I don't know.
Because I want to watch how much worse you are than me, because I'm pretty sure there's someone worse at that game than I am, but I'm not very good.
The problem is, I start planning something that go, oh shit, I've done it all wrong.
Yeah, and then it's like, I have to rearrange all of this shit.
And the disassembly takes so fucking long.
Yeah, I mean, I created a system to automatically make the green research bottles of fluid, and then I realised this is just a clusterfuck. I need to rearrange this.
Yeah, I did that. I made one for
this up.
It's green and red, isn't it? The first 2 levels. I had an entire system for that, and I'm like, fucking hell, this is half the map.
Yeah, but mine was actually clustered into a tiny space, and I was like,
still wasn't completely automatic because it required me to put plates and copper wires in.
See, mine was fully automated, but it was just an absolute mess. I couldn't see what was going on anymore.
Oh man, I will play that game when it gets like a huge overhaul, or when it gets multiplayer or something.
Yeah, it's going to be very raw apparently when it first comes out, so we'll probably give it a whirl and see how horribly unusable it is, and then when it becomes usable, you'll probably rope me into that as well.
I'll probably like record Elite Dangerous longer and edit it down. I want to start like doing more edited videos because I'm sort of getting fed up of just uploading me talking and being silent for 20 minutes at a time.
Yeah, you need to do more editing, mate.
No, I just want to cut it to the fun
fancy
stuff.
Graphics.
Yeah,
You fancy graphics.
Fancy more graphics. Need more graphics. More graphics. Yeah, we've already got enough graphics. No, we need more graphics.
Yeah, like red pulses when something bad happens, or green pulses when something good happens.
I did musical cues once. That was good fun. When I did the Daisy mod that I did with Paladin and that lot. I did like whole musical cue for the last episode, which was kind of fun.
Why are you saying Paladin as if all of your listeners are going to know who the fuck he is?
He's been in the Killing Floor.
He is a Liverpudlian who steals wheels for a living, just like everyone else in Liverpool. There you go. I've insulted Liverpool as well. Done. Check that off the list.
I pissed off Birmingham. You pissed off people with parents without parents.
Scotland and Liverpudlians.
And Liverpudlians. Right. Okay. I need to catch up.
Yeah, you're falling behind, mate.
Oh no, I offended the North. I haven't done that yet. Northerners are scum.
Yep. Done. Northerners done. Right. You put EGX motherfucker on here. What does that mean?
Well, Brian, I'll have you know, we are going to EGX.
Am I?
Yes.
I'm going.
Yes.
You mean I got a ticket?
Yes.
You mean I bought a ticket months early for £60 for 4 days, and it turns out people are going to be for 3, so I only need to turn up on the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
Yes.
Wow.
And yeah, I bought a ticket months early for an after party, and then Brian bought one like 2 weeks before it happened, and there was none.
Well, that's because I didn't have the money.
I know! And now you're minus 43 something in it, so why couldn't you be minus 6?
No, I was at minus £4 at the time. Now I'm at minus £44. It's just getting worse. It's the economic downturn.
You should have just gone, fuck it. Minus 6 will do. We'll leave it at minus 6.
Yeah, minus 6. Done. Right. So all those people who have a Saturday after party ticket who are willing to give it to me and only lose an arm.
I thought you were going to say, we're going to be at EGX. I was like anyone who gives a shit.
Yeah, who gives a fuck, man? I don't care if you're at EGX. I don't care. Who are you?
And yet you're going to wait for me outside the hotel because you don't want to go on your own, but you don't give a shit if I'm not there.
No, it's not. I don't go on my own, but you've got no one to go with. Because I could just go in on the Thursday and pick up my tickets and then go back to the hotel. But
no, you can't because it's daily. You pick them up daily.
No. I get one wristband for the whole weekend.
I get the wristband. It's all curvy and wavy and shit.
Yeah, so stick down your pipe and smoke it. Glittery and wavy.
Yeah, it is.
Just like a My Little Pony's tail.
Yes.
Ah, I'll be a brony.
Apart from the fact it makes you sweat like hell around that part of your wrist, and yeah.
I sweat like hell around my genitals, don't me complaining.
But yeah, EGX gonna be there. I got some interviews, so that means at some point I'll be like, right guys, it's really fun being with you, but yeah, I need to sort of walk over that direction.
Because there's more interesting people to talk to about computer games, which I can get some views on YouTube and make 2p.
Yes, exactly.
So, Snowy's life in a nutshell.
Yep.
Right, what's
the job? And doing that, yeah.
What other things are happening at Eggux?
The after party, which Brian's not going to as far as yet. Yeah.
Unless someone gives me a ticket and only wants to lose an arm.
Oh, I know somebody that wants to give you a ticket and not lose an arm.
Oh. Well, that's fine then.
But you said no to her.
Firstly, you're insinuating girls exist. Secondly, I said she didn't have to. And she went, yeah, I'll do it anyway, it's fine. So, you know what? If I don't go, I'm just going to watch in X Factor or whatever other rubbish it is that peasants watch on the weekend. What films are going to be there, and I'm going to fangirl. I'm just going to fangirl. You're going to have to get my t-shirt signed for me. And you're pressing the push to talk key again, the wrong one?
Yep.
As I
said,
can see.
Oh my god, Chris Trott, sign my nipple!
No, my bright yellow hat films t-shirt, actually. And
your nipple.
No, you can lick that, and then I'll see a load of slashes just appear on the oldie schedule thing.
Yeah, because that's how you know I was pushing wrong.
Yeah, that's how I know. Oh god. Either he's decided.
My fan started falling off the windowsill, and I was like, "Fuck, running it."
So either he's proclaiming his love for Slash, who was part of Guns N' Roses for those young little shits who don't know, or he was pushing the wrong key.
Yep, right. Anyway, news.
Now we sold kids as well. Done.
Yeah, so we sold all of the family in most of the regions of the United Kingdom.
Yep, I feel that it's been a good day.
Been a good day. Been a productive day, in fact, yeah. But like, we could just leave it here, Brian. We could just fucking done, sign off.
Yeah, well, I'm going to die.
But we're not going to.
No, because we've still got more groups of people to insult.
Yeah, we got more people to insult.
We haven't done the Yanks yet.
We haven't done the Yanks. Haven't done the Russians, Germans, French.
I wouldn't do the Germans. They might invade us. Russians.
Sorry, what?
I
mean, they never succeeded beforehand.
Well, they could have succeeded if Hitler wasn't such a big head and trying to get in the way all the time. Moving on. What's this space-based DF9 to leave early access next month? Future content development halted. What's that?
A space-based DF9 is a game that's being made by Double Fine, who have made games that Brian has never played because Brian only played their first-person shooters. We've already covered that one.
So indulgent.
It's like one of the fucking most legendary studios. Well, it's got had the most legendary people in the games industry in it, and Brian doesn't know who they are. Tim Schafer he's the man who runs it, and he's the man that made some of the biggest adventure games in the entire world, such as Monkey Island, Grim Fandango, and stuff.
See, all it does is remind me of a client at work. All Double Fine reminds me of. I don't instantly think computer games because I've never played anything they've done.
They released a game on early access that came out of their Amnesia fortnight, which is where the whole studio sort of stops working on their main projects and comes up with little experimental games, which most studios do.
So they slack.
No, it's not slacking. It's just like, right, you've been working on the projects I've been telling you to work on. Come and make something. Go and make something interesting.
If I did that, I'd be sacked.
Yeah, but you're not a game studio. Game studios thrive on creativity. Well, accountancies do not.
I would struggle to be an entire games production house room building.
No. Indie games, man. Indie games. Minecraft, a game created by one man.
Well, that's what I'm hearing you say is sell out. That's what I'm hearing.
That's your opinion, Brian. That's your opinion.
It is my opinion. Everyone's entitled to their...
But yes, they released it through early access. They got shitloads of funding from other places. They all got their money back.
So the big question is, will they finish it, or will it forever sit in early access?
Well, this is the thing. It went from Alpha 0.6 to Release 1.0.
Wow, that's quite a jump.
Yeah, without a gazillion features not being put in, and then basically saying, yeah, we'll do some bug fixes, so that's it. We've given you the source code, you can do it from now.
So it sounds just like a sort of trick EA would pull off.
Yeah, it's literally they're just gone, yeah, fuck it, we're done. And everyone's happy, including me, because I bought it. I'm not happy at all, because I bought the game in early access thinking this is kind of a cool idea.
You know what? You can't make a game, yeah? So you can't expect them to do anything for you, even though you paid for it? It's the line of every response on someone saying that on YouTube ever. Oh, you didn't make
you
it.
do better.
Yeah, you did better.
Yeah, probably if I had as much money as they did, yeah.
And the fact of the matter is, people haven't been giving you money to make a game with features you've promised.
Exactly.
I mean, I have every right to be annoyed if someone's made a game and said, yeah, it's feature complete now, but it actually doesn't have half the things I invested in it for.
Yep, which is what, I don't know if you've ever heard of Dwarf Fortress.
I've heard of it. I heard it's very difficult.
It's very difficult. I don't even want to get started on it because I just know I'm going to fail at it. But the idea of these sorts of games like Prison Architect and Space Base and all that and Dwarf Fortress is like, you don't change the world changes around you. Like, Total Biscuit calls them disaster simulators. Like, you'll build a building, right? And then the engine will simulate enemies attacking or something.
Right.
And that's the idea of these games. Like, random stuff happens that's done by the game that makes you have to adapt to it. Like in Prison Architect, you're running a prison and riots can kick off and stuff like that.
So sort of like the director in Left 4 Dead.
Sort of, yeah, but a bit more sporadic.
a bit more involved and a bit more ruthless, but kind of along the same lines.
It's kind of hard to explain without going and playing one. But
Okay, so simply, it's an AI that decides to do stuff as and when to try and piss you off.
Although it's constantly happening, it's like in Prison Architect, you'll get prisoners that have got they're like more prone to kicking off, or if you don't give them enough free time, they've got needs and all that. They have needs, and then they react to those needs, and so on. It's sort of like that. No, they're not all the same, but they're all like based around the idea that there are values. If you don't fulfill those values, shit happens.
Now, a problem I have with Prison Architect, I don't know if it's been covered or if they've sorted it out or what. Is there's a group of British guys making it? Yes.
Yes.
Not once have I seen the requirement to put an Xbox or a telly or a pool table in a prison. I mean, because prisons over here, Xboxes, soft porn.
They have tellies.
Yeah, that's soft porn as well. But these aren't in the game.
But these are American prisons, though. This is
what you mean? Where criminals get treated like criminals, not like people in a holiday camp.
That's your opinion again, Brian.
Yep, my opinion. You're entitled to yours, but mine is right.
But no, Chris DeLay, the guy. It's a good name, that.
Chris
well,
DeLay.
the
What is he
game's
delay?
me. The game is my last name. Delayed, guys. But Chris DeLay, he went over to America for a holiday. This is just after Microsoft fucked over Introversion. They seriously fucked them over. Like they released Darwinia, which I can't even explain what it is. It's a really like indie. It's proper indie. Like there is no explanation for it. And it sold loads, and then Microsoft went, if you take this exclusive contract, we'll give you this funding, and you can hire a team and everything. And then it sold nothing. And they had to fire everyone on their team, and they've actually come out and basically said that they were trading illegally because they were trading while knowing that they were bankrupt. Yep. So they were because it's kind of hard to pull a game off a market.
It's not possible.
Yeah, so it's sort of like they're trading insolvent, and so the guy in their sort of downtime while they're trying to figure a way to save this company that they've had, he went over to America and went to what's the island called? The prison island.
Holiday Island?
No.
Guantanamo Bay?
Alcatraz. He went Alcatraz, is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's Alcatraz. He went over to Alcatraz and had a look around there, and he's really inspired by this, and he wrote like endless pages of notes and stuff, and he came back and made a prison thing.
Which isn't finished.
It isn't finished, but it's well on its way to being finished.
I bought it because it was on offer, but I haven't actually played it yet.
It's good fun. Good fun.
Well, I have a dilemma of do I play a game while it's in beta and try and enjoy it features it has, or do I wait until it releases so that I've not played any of it, so everything's nice and new for me?
See, I like to see the evolution of that game compared to most games. I'll either play it a beta and then probably never play it again. This is what I did with Guild Wars 2 and all that. I played it so much during beta, I just had my share of it. But Prison Architect, every patch they do is such a huge change. Like they overhaul every system just about, like, because every new feature they bring in affects the other systems so much that every time they bring a new feature, and you just got to think about a whole new way. So I like to play it every few months because they do a monthly update.
Yeah, so I've not played it at all yet. I've seen popular YouTuber Sips play it before, but I think that's all I've really done. I've not played it myself yet. Just sort of waiting.
Yes, that's the sort of game that Space-Based DF9 was, and then they fucking gave up with it basically. Right. And everyone, including myself, is pissed off at it because we spent, we spent money. I should get your return for that money.
You spend money and expect to return. How dare you? You couldn't do that. Moving on, you've also
It's Brian's news time now, stuff he understands!
Hold on, you've skipped... Well, I've skipped one by prompting you.
Oh yeah, you skipped one.
Yeah, was it the GTX 900 series, which...
The GeForce GTX 900 series came out...
Which, my summary is, so it's twice as powerful as a turbocharged potato, which you put as a prompt.
Which originally said a 680, which it basically is, basically is twice as powerful as a 680,
That's
which is why
really
I'm buying
interesting. Is that what you're going to say on it?
Yeah, that's all I'm going to say on it, because you don't know anything about them.
Thank fuck for that. So, Battlefield 4's finally getting patched. probably, but I somehow expect that we'll get a whole host of new bugs introduced.
So we're going to get a whole host of new bugs,
fashion.
Ryan.
Yep.
We're going to get a whole host of new bugs, and they're going to try and fix it all. So what's the catch? Because it's EA, there has to be a catch.
There's always a catch when it's EA. It's the last bit of support Battlefield 4 is likely to get. Because their new baby hardline is coming out, which only idiots will buy. Yes.
So the game that is a reskinned Battlefield 4, right?
Yeah.
Isn't made by DICE.
Nope.
It's made by the people that made Dead Space.
Yeah.
It's more important for DICE to work on
Yeah.
than the game that isn't a reskinned Battlefield 4, in fact, is Battlefield 4.
Well, that throws in a hint of distrust, doesn't it? It's a bit like, we don't really trust you to do the game properly, so we're going to get our big boys from DICE who screw up every single patch for Battlefield 4 to come and do it for you, and they'll probably screw that up as well. It's just a running joke.
Battlefield 4, right?
Yeah.
Made by DICE. Battlefield Hardline, made by Visceral.
Yep.
So the people working on Battlefield 4 that have been for a year, or is it 2 years now?
It's not even a year.
No, it's not even a year.
No, it's a year in
Christ,
November.
it's not even been a year. It's not even been a year, and it's still broken. But it's not even been a year.
And support looks like it's going to end.
Yeah, support looks like it's going to end, which is less support than fucking Call of Duty has.
Although there is one last DLC to go, so there might be a little bit of tweaking going here and there, but I can't see another big patch coming. But people have been going on about how the CTE patch is going to fix all of BF4's ailments, but I don't think it is. I think it's just going to be another clusterfuck of bugs that they're going to introduce while fixing one or two things.
As long as they bring back the disco textures, I'm happy.
I don't want any. I want a game that's finished. I want a game that I can play.
It doesn't exist anymore, Brian.
Without having to go, oh, this needs to be patched, or that needs to be sorted out, or that needs to be nerfed. I don't want that. I want to buy a game and play it, like I would with the PlayStation or the Sega Mega Drive. I'd buy a game and I'd play it. Yeah, you get stuck in the terrain a couple of times, but it'd be once in a blue moon. Nowadays, it's, we can patch it later, but we'll still charge full price. And it's like, come on, man.
I think the fact that you get most games have a day one patch sort of sums it all up, to be honest. You shouldn't have a day one patch. It should be shipped without that day one patch.
Every game that was released
the day
needs
one
to be
patch
feature
means
complete.
that you've made this game knowing it's broken, shipped it knowing it's broken, and gone, we can patch it day one.
Yeah, and then gone, there's no actual problems, are there, guys? It's like, well, if we have to release a patch, there's a problem.
I can understand, like, a week one patch when people start going, there's shitloads of bugs, guys, you really need to fix these. And I'll be like, yeah, that's fine, because you can't test a game as much as the few 100,000 people that are going to be buying it can.
But then it makes you question the quality of their quality assurance, whatever it is, QA. What are they doing? It's like they're all sitting there going, oh, look, I drew a triangle with my pubic hair. What are you doing? You're obviously not testing a game, because we're finding... Even now, in vanilla maps for Battlefield 4, I'm still finding holes in the map. Why? You've had over a year. It should have been finished when you released it. In typical EA fashion, they've forced whoever it is making a game at the time to release it when they say.
I think that Nerdcube summed it up so well. He does like this. He used to do this sort of daily like reaction thing, so he'd read the news and react to it. And he did this piece when I think it was FIFA 15 or the fighting thing, the fighting demo came out or something like that, and it was charged for. And he went, "Oh, okay then," and then realised he just said, "Oh, okay then," about a demo being charged for, because that's how bad EA are.
But we can't say it's any better from EA, can we? They're probably going to go, that's slander. But it's actually the truth. EA are the worst thing to happen to the gaming industry. I've never seen such atrociously poor support for games, or that they've been released totally incomplete.
They used to be such a good publisher as well. You used to buy an EA game as a sort of trust. It's EA. It's going to be a good game. They still make. This is the problem I have with EA games: is the fact that they still make the good games.
They
make Mass Effect and all that, and sure, Mass Effect 3 ending was a bit fucking. But they have all of the big franchises out there.
Yeah, but Sims 4, later Sim City, they're examples of bad EA, and they're becoming more common.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I think it's the industry as a whole like that, though, isn't it?
well, yeah, it's a fundamental problem within the industry as a whole. But then the problem is people for some unknown reason keep buying these games. I mean, SimCity became the most expensive cup coaster I've ever bought in my entire life. Even come out the plastic wrapping it came when it was delivered. I refuse to put that trash on my computer. Everything's backtracking. Everything's there's going to be no swimming pools, no young children, no this, no that. In a game that is, the fourth or the fifth in a series, and you should be building on it.
Yep.
It's just insane. I mean, we've got this patch. First of all, I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's going to be the magic medicine that everyone thinks it's going to be. It's going to be another load of shit.
Battlefield used to be a good franchise.
It used to. But it's gone to be.
Bad Company 2 was its like high point.
Say that I had really terrible experiences with Bad Company 2. The day I rage uninstalled it was the day I shot someone in the head 3 times and only the 3rd shot registered. I was like, I'm out. I'm done. I'm not doing it no more.
I never had a problem with it.
Yeah, you see, I don't. Maybe it was a problem related to the fact that I was on terrible Wi-Fi at the time. But I mean, that shouldn't be happening. A shot shouldn't draw blood, but no damage. Shouldn't happen. But then that's what we're getting in Battlefield 4 at the moment.
And 3. We had it in 3 too.
3 too.
3 was just an awful game in general, to be honest.
Yeah, I burnt 200 hours on it, but because it was an FPS that my friends played, so I could have a laugh and, issues wouldn't be too bad. But I play Battlefield 4 solo quite a lot at the moment, and you just see the problems over and over and over again. And it's never ending.
Anyway, should we stop talking about video games?
Well, we haven't moaned about Battlefield Hardline yet.
Oh god.
And their crusty new mode.
Shit.
Yeah. Battlefield Hardline. Reskin BF4. Done. Next.
It doesn't even need to exist.
Why? Why did they think it was a good thing? Oh, we need to start a new Battlefield, but check
we need to make a Payday the heist, but in Battlefield.
Yeah.
It would have been a good thing had they made a game and not given it the Battlefield Hardline.
Yeah, it
Battlefield
doesn't need
10.
to have it. They should have made it a separate franchise entirely, so you can easily differentiate. It's like every franchise is just becoming one, and that's not the way it needs to be done.
Yep. Anyway,
yes.
Brian.
Well,
Should we go with the funny? Should we go with the funny stories?
Hold on, you missed your skipping again.
Oh, we're skipping now.
New releases, 9 times 10 of them are shit, so we don't bother with that anymore.
That's our review. Yeah, that's our review of the current situation.
Well, I suppose we sort of.
That's our sit rep. We're going to call that sit rep from now on.
Yeah,
sit
I mean,
rep.
because we've just been over it, haven't we? Games aren't finished.
Yep.
Day 1 patches, day 1 DLC.
It's not just EA. It's just EA as like the biggest target. It's like you have a boat, but you have in front of that boat a little dinghy. The little dinghy's the rest of the industry. EA's the big fucking boat that you can see from miles away.
But then you see, Codemasters are just as bad with their day 1 DLC.
Yeah, they all are. Capcom, Ubisoft, fucking Sega with Alien Isolation. They're having a pre-order DLC, right? That is Ripley from the movies. The pre-order DLC is the characters from the movies.
Really?
Yes.
People are buying that.
Yeah, that's the pre-order DLC. Like, the thing that it should be in the game is the pre-order DLC that you don't get in a special pre-order.
Why are people not saying no? Why do people just say, I'm not buying it until you put it in the game? Done. Vote with your wallet. Nothing's going to change.
So they're all just as bad as each other, which is why the indie scene is thriving at the moment. And now that's going down the pan at the moment because of things like early access.
And Microsoft.
Devs just giving up.
And Notch set out. I'm not saying I wouldn't accept $2.5 billion.
If somebody came along and said, "Here's $2.5 billion," would you like
who was so vocal when Facebook bought Oculus and all the rest of it.
Well, you say that the Oculus Rift keynote just happened, and the head of Oculus Rift came on stage and basically said that I can't remember what his words were, but he basically riffed at Notch for selling out when he had a go at them.
It's like if you're gonna,
I think he called it ironic or something.
If you're gonna moan at someone for doing something, then do it yourself. You haven't got a foot to stand on. You're a prick, Notch. I hate you. Moving on. I've broken everything. It's all broken. I've offended everybody.
So,
Are you pressing your push talk key properly or not?
no, I'm not. We're going to stop being so depressing now, right?
And then we're going to go over
And then we're going to go over to the funny news section. It's over there, Brian.
Over where? Where?
Over there.
Where's
Over
there?
there. In that corner,
Can
over
you
there.
please put like a quest marker on my mini-map so I can find it, please?
No. I'm going to fucking drag you
Or are
right
you
now.
going to put a load of fluff text?
I'm dragging you.
Don't
You're
drag
being
me.
dragged there.
Stop dragging!
I'm dragging you.
You're
I'm
going to
doing
tear
it.
my t-shirt!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh shit! It came off! Oh no! And Brian's topless now. Ugh.
I have to get a new
Ladies.
t-shirt. See, again, you're saying ladies exist. They don't exist. They're just a figment of your imagination.
Are you gonna go? Are you gonna go first? Or
You
am I
can
gonna
go first, mate, so I can
Good.
I can go and not do anything for 5 minutes.
I'm not trying to scare people, says the Gimp Man of Essex.
Well, that'd be pretty scary, no?
A mysterious rubber-clad figure known as the Gimp Man of Essex has been appearing to residents in the county. He started taking to the county streets to start a debate about stereotypes, but is now helping to raise money for charity, which is all good.
What's he
and well.
going? Oh, I'm gonna wear a gimp suit. How dare you stereotype me as a
Yeah,
gimp?
he wears a gimp suit. Yeah, it's quite. He's not a very. He is quite the tubby man, shall we
portly.
say? Yeah, he's
Rotund.
to quote a blog I once read, he's on the wrong side of round.
So what? Is he oval then?
I fucking love that saying. I'm on the wrong side of round.
mate.
But every time somebody posts a picture on his Facebook of him on his Facebook page, he gives £1 to the charity, right, which is Colchester Mind.
How much has he raised?
So far, he's raised £375.
Hold on. £135.
375.
375. Is that it?
375 photos have been posted onto this Facebook page.
Or walking around wearing a latex suit.
He's the one donating it. Bear in mind.
Well, hold on. If he's got enough time to wander around in a gimp suit, he should get a job. Well, just get a job like everyone else. So you can donate more to charity then.
James McQuiggan, the chief executive of Colchester Mind, said he was thankful for Gimp Man support.
Is that really?
That's a fucking box quote right there,
That's
isn't
what
it?
you really want. We're being sponsored by the Gimp Man, the man who was wearing a leather suit.
Gimp Man, who wears rubber or leather suit used in bondage and other fetishes, said he received a mixed reaction from the public.
Really, a mixed reaction. I bet there's one lot of people going, "Please don't hurt me," and other people going, "Please hurt me." I mean, come on, man. You should get a job. Just get a job like everyone else.
Most people are very welcoming when I tell them all about it. I've been called on that before, but I don't react to comments like that. Some people make assumptions that I'm a paedophile or a pervert and think I must be into some horrible things.
Well, that sort of stuff isn't very normal.
And there's pictures of
I'd
him.
rather not look.
It is quite
I feel
weird.
compelled
There's a
to
man
look
just
now.
walking around in black PVC.
I'm clicking the link.
Oh, they've Lethal Gaming Xbox Gaming Center has a picture in front of there. Apparently, Essex has an Xbox Gaming Center. Well, what a shame.
He just looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
He needs a mistress to pull him around on a chain. That's what this is missing.
Oh, it's like that's why the story I tell everyone. I've got a mate that moved to, I think it was Blackpool, and they went out with their friends on the night out, the first night for the sort of housewarming thing, and on the way home they saw a person being walked like a dog. in full
Oh
gimp
my
dog
God.
outfit.
Really, I mean, why? How do you get satisfaction out of that? I'm really failing to see.
I don't know, but people, everyone to their
Also,
own.
random picture of him using a cash machine, because people into that sort of stuff don't use cash machines normally. No,
Oh, not allowed to.
You
No.
can't touch it with your leather fingers, your rubber fingers. We don't know where they've been.
It's your turn now, Brian. What is your funny news?
I closed the page as I was looking at your story 'cause it's funny.
Well, this is the loading news song, and I sing it all night long when Brian's trying to load the news page up from the metro.co.
Actually, why are you plucking them? Also, I had the tab open. I just had to get to it. So, like, 2 seconds after you started singing, I was already there. But I thought I'd let you carry on anyway.
Well, fuck.
Naked swimmers attempt to break skinny dipping record in 13 degrees C.
Ow.
I think everyone would look like a woman at that point, wouldn't they?
Sorry, they don't exist, Brian, apparently.
Yeah. They look like people who aren't men. Is that better?
People who aren't men.
So apparently the world record is 800 skinny dippers, which was set earlier in Florida.
Right.
For some insane reason, they've just...
Brian's died. Brian, hello? Hello?
Hello.
Brian?
Hello.
Hello? You stopped it for
Lol.
some reason.
I don't know where I was, because...
For some reason, they decided...
They decided...
They decided
They
what?
decided.
Are we just stopping here? They decided.
No. For some reason they decided to do it in September. In the North Sea. When it's freezing cold.
Yeah! I was about to say that. The original record, well, the previous record was set by people in
which is
Florida.
a little bit warmer.
I went to Florida this year.
Ooh.
It was fucking
Yeah,
hot. I mean, 6 weeks later we had the same temperatures here. So why I didn't do it then? I don't know.
I mean, really, September? Although a lot of these people seem to be older, more rotund people, so I suppose they're warmer.
You mean on the wrong side around?
Yeah, the wrong side around. I mean, the pictures aren't particularly flattering, though. I mean, I'd rather not have a load of normal people's bums in my face. You can see the link on the page.
I'm not clicking it.
Hopefully, Snowy will put this in the description so you can have a laugh at
No, I guess I can.
all
yeah,
the
I guess I
English
can.
bums on there. Because
English
this
bum.
thing is
English
quite
bums.
unsightly. Seriously, if you want to look at a bum, just stick to porn.
So, leave a comment below as to if that turned you on or not.
No, seriously, 300 people. Well, they didn't break the record, so all they've done is gone. The blokes have frozen their bollocks off and become not men, and the not men are still not men. For nothing. Just for a good old laugh. And why are you quiet?
Good old laugh, innit, mate?
Why'd you go quiet?
I
thought so. I thought he's either so captivated by my opinions, which are always right.
I'm just like, Brian, all of your opinions are true.
But apparently they're hoping that the mass skinny dip will raise hundreds of thousands of pounds for a charity, which I suppose is a worthy cause, but I wouldn't do it. There is no way, A, I'm getting naked in front of a load of people, B, I'm walking into the North Sea and freezing my bollocks off and looking like a woman with testicles. I ain't doing it.
By the way, if you got this far during the podcast, have an email address to email in.
If you've got this far, well done.
Well done, you've earned 52 purples. You may now have a purple badge. No, it doesn't exist.
You can have a rusty sheriff's badge, though.
Yep.
Here's a picture coming up now.
Before we go to the next bit of funny... No, it's not. It's not.
I was wondering if
Before
you're
we
going to
go
notice
to
or just carry on ignoring it.
Before we go to the next bit of funny news, I will just mention that you can send us emails at podcast@snowynoble.co.uk.
Just for God's sake, don't inundate us with one email, because I will get upset.
With one email. How many emails are they allowed to put in?
None.
None.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
That is podcast@snowynoble.co.uk.
Everyone can send in an email. It has to be one letter, and then Snowy and I will run through all the ones that haven't come in, because we probably get no emails anyway, and we'll piece together a sentence.
Yep. Also, you can leave a comment below the video. But, of course, if you're on iTunes...
Or if you're Irish, don't do it.
If you're on iTunes, just leave us a 5-star review, and that we'll completely validate that as a not response, but as a very nice thing
Yeah,
to
why don't
do.
you do what certain large companies have done on the Android Play Store, whatever Google's calling it now, and get a load of employees just to vote us up.
Yeah. Yeah.
5-star.
Just do it.
And just
vote us up,
put
guys.
very good in the thing, and just be done with it. Because, I mean, like, who really has time to vote 1 star? Why don't you navigate to the 5 and be done with it?
But yes, if you go to podcast.snowynoble.co.uk, you can see our podcasts. Yeah. Back on with the funny news. Now put that in there.
It's randomly there. Don't you do the sort of thing at the end?
No, you do it like in the middle when people are just, it's not even the middle.
Yeah, let's
it's
be
the
honest,
end,
people have
but,
already switched off, gone to sleep,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
dreaming about their next not man.
Or man.
Or man, depending on what you do.
Sesame Street's Elmo arrested following police sting operation in Times Square, New York.
Wait, what?
Sesame Street's Elmo has been arrested following a sting operation by police in New York iconic Times Square. Cops placed a lovable Muppet in handcuffs as part of a clampdown on aggressive panhandlers in Manhattan after a string of complaints against the characters.
So, what has actually happened?
They arrested Elmo.
Why?
Because I don't know.
Following
the latest bust, NYPD cops tweeted a picture of the latest result. Just another day in Midtown South. Elmo arrested in Times Square, they wrote.
If you look like 4 lines down, you'll see why. Yeah.
Line.
It's what helps you research before you start choosing phones, or you do some actual...
Hey, it sounds funny. But let's find out.
Let's find out after this break.
Rosa Sanchez was arrested after 10 plainclothes cops posing as tourists began taking photos with her Tuesday. The 36-year-old was lifted at around 3:30 p.m. after she allegedly became aggressive over a tip she was unhappy with. So this is a person asking you for money and then being unhappy about how much money she gets.
Also, if you notice in that picture, she looks really short.
But in the other picture, she looks quite tall.
It's like
I don't know what they've done, but that's because she was on stilts or
it's a bit
something.
of a funky angle, really, isn't it? Maybe. Nah.
Christ, if you scroll down, watch NYPD tackling Spider-Man in Times Square. Looks like Gimp Man's been there. Does it not look like Gimp Man's
Hold on,
been
I
there?
have to turn my nose script off because I have these things on for when I go to questionable sites. Look, mate, I have to be careful, okay?
Over the past few weeks, we've had all kinds of battles with Spider-Man, Batman, and Big Bird. Even Peppa Pig got arrested at one point.
An aggressive Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig? Oink! I'll get you, mate.
Oi, give us a fucking tip, you bastard.
Bastard. Fucking
Knocks him out.
When Sanchez was searched, cops found she had around $200, £123 in dollar bills, 5s, and 20s in her possession.
I think there's something else then. I was saying ample bosom.
Ample
bosom, because apparently that's where women put money.
Tickle me.
That's creepy. Don't do that.
Yep.
Really, don't.
Yep.
Please don't.
But yes, Gimp Man was also there.
Maybe he's trying to raise even more money. More than the 375 he's only done so far.
But it looks like he was wearing a Spider-Man costume and underneath he was wearing a gimp suit. It's quite disturbing. Anyway, Brian, on with your funny news.
Chinese farmer invents harness system to fly pigs from his truck. So literally, a pig farmer has made a hang gliding thing. You know where they do, people go down the wire on that hanging for dear life, trying not to fall into mud. Yeah, that. How is that?
That's a fucking beautiful picture.
It is, isn't it?
So this guy is like, right, I've got pigs. I like my pigs to be clean. Hey, Dave, you got any
It says here
ideas?
he was sick of having to chase pigs around when they made a bolt for freedom. Each time he tried walking them from truck to truck. So instead, he's traumatized them by flying them from one to the other. He must just get a catapult and use that. It'd be more hilarious. And literally, the headline has tried to be funny and put pulled pork. Really?
Oh my
The person
God.
who wrote that needs to be shot in front of their family.
You're like Jeremy Clarkson of my friendship group, aren't you? People that protest need to be shot.
Cyclists need to be shot. That's something he says, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, and he's saying that they don't seem to mind, but I've never seen anyone actually go up to a pig and go, Hey, do you mind being
mate.
being thrown from truck to truck?
Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this rope around you. I'm gonna tie you to this string thing that's in the air, yeah? Mm-hmm. Then I'm gonna let you go.
Oink.
Do you mind?
Oink.
Oh, okay,
That's a
that's
yes.
fine then. Right, let's go.
He said,
Dave, get the thing set up. He's
he said,
ready.
I get a lot of people coming to the town when I'm there just to see the pig sailing through the air. A majestic pig. Well, what I suppose it means when pigs fly.
It's like it's one of the most graceful things in the world. I expect that pig is probably flapping around, squealing like mad.
It'd be a total loss if you went, when pigs fly and a pig goes past the window.
Oh dear.
And then now you've made a promise. And now you have to say that person. I feel sorry for you. I don't actually. I laugh at your stupidity. They're all healthy and they land in good condition. They don't seem to mind the journey when they see the other pigs are not harmed. Pigs are smart animals.
Mike, how was it?
Fantastic,
Yeah,
mate.
it's fine, Bob. It's alright. It's actually
I
great
only
fun.
broke 2
You can
legs.
do it.
So, come on, man.
Mike, where are we going, Mike? I don't know, Bob. I heard one of them say we're going to the fucking butchers. It's great fun, apparently.
Why does he park the trucks closer together? Why does he?
Why? I can't give him like a heart. I don't. Like, fucking, if he's able to wrap a rope around them, lift them up, why doesn't he just put a harness on them and walk them
Actually,
through
it's
it?
like he's hanging it right behind their front legs, which actually is probably painful for an animal. I think it is for dogs.
Oh yeah, because that's most of its weight's like hanging
Yeah.
off.
So he is hurting the pigs. This story is no longer funny. It's animal cruelty and it must be
It's
stopped.
turning an animal rights protest.
Well, at least I'm not going about feminists. That's it. Your podcast is done.
That's
Finished.
the other podcast is done. Any last thing?
Well, I
to say?
mean, done as in no one's going to listen to it now because I've offended everyone.
Well, yeah, and that. But it's also
Is it?
done. As in,
Oh, thank God
finished.
for
Yeah.
that. I've been needing a wee this whole time.
Anything to say,
Yeah, I need another
Brian?
cup of tea.
Any words of advice for our viewers?
Don't disagree with me. I'm always right.
Okay, mine is always eat biscuits. So
Only
enjoy.
with a cup of tea. You can't just have dry biscuits. Dry biscuits are not a thing
You
that
can.
should be have. You don't have dry. You put them in a cup of tea. Custard creams, highly recommended.
In tea. What's wrong with eating like custard creams or bourbons without tea?
They're dry.
No, they're not because they've
If
got
I
the bit in the
wanted to
middle.
eat sandpaper, I'd eat sandpaper.
If you eat shit.
But you eat shit, so
Yeah, but as I said, it's smooth. I can spread it across the bread. Sorted.
Full circle.
full circle, Brian. Full circle. Good job.
It's a bit of a stretch for a link there, wasn't it? But you got it in the end. You got this. It's like when a bungee cord trying to hook things together where you ping away. I actually did the action of someone hooking something, even though no one can see me doing it. And I've been moving side to side in my chair, waving my arms around, shooting people, punching things.
You've been like pointing at the screen, doing the thing which people do with their hands when they talk. You know, they make like actions
Yes,
with their hands.
well, where I used to work, they used to laugh at me because I'm so animated when I talk. I do a full day's workout just having a debate. You forget masturbates. And why have you gone quiet again? You pressed the wrong button again.
I'm pushing the wrong button again.
Oh, how many times is that now? If you can guess.
All that silence I'm going to have to cut out, and all of the pushing the wrong button I'm going to have to cut out. God damn it. Right,
Leave it there.
shall we leave it there?
Well, it's a bit careless to just leave it laying around in the middle of the road. Someone could trip over.
Well, should we
It'd be a
sign it
claim
off
up.
then?
And then we have no money.
Should we sign it off then?
Oh shit. I already have. Sorry. I already have signed it off.
Signed what off?
Everything off. Everything's off. It's all off.
All your
Yeah,
possessions.
all gone.
All possessions. All
Yeah, all
possessions are gone. Brian, the words you need to say now are thank you for listening.
Fuck you, bastards.
It's great having
You're
you
all
here.
tossers.
We hope you enjoyed the
I
podcast.
fucking hate you.
This isn't Now repeat that, right? Fuck you bastards, you're all tossers, I fucking hate you. Right, that's not even really a sentence, is it,
Well,
to be
is.
honest?
Put some commas in there and it's sorted.
Fuck you bastards.
Yeah, see, sorted, mate.
But yes, thank you for watching.
Watching? I mean, listening.
And watching. You're not watching. I got you. You looked at the screen,
You
didn't
haven't watched me
you?
play with myself for an hour.
What?
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 I didn't say nothing, mate. I don't know what you're on about.
No,
Hearing
okay.
things.
Thank you for listening. As I said, the emails and stuff, they're all in the description below the video or on the iTunes bollocks. I don't fucking know. Yeah, we'll see you whenever we get around to
I
these
probably
again.
won't be here because I'll be in prison for hate crimes.
So we'll have Control, who was also meant to be here this week,
He will
but
not be in prison for hate crimes.
he will be next week, though. Or I will
What? He'll be
Who
in
knows?
prison for hate crimes next week.
Yeah. Well,
What do you guys do?
Yeah. Talked about the podcast.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Actually illegal.
It's actually illegal now. Illegal in 20
Yes, I would
countries.
like to add a disclaimer. None of the thoughts I've put forward actually mean anything. If you take offence from it, I think you're a dickhead.
Don't worry. I think the first episode of the podcast I did, I actually put a little thing like all of these are just in jest.
Yeah, I don't actually think that Irish people
people without
just
parents.
yeah, people without parents, people with parents, the Scots, the Liverpudlians, the Irish, the Southerners, the Northerners. I don't think you're all pricks. I just fucking hate you. I hate you all the same. Okay. But no, seriously, I don't think Irish people just eat scrap metal and grow potatoes. I'm a
Still potatoes doesn't eat scrap metal. That's what they do, right?
No, they eat scrap metal and still potatoes. No,
Yeah, that's what I said.
I disagree, but I agree.
Yeah.
Because my opinion's right,
Okay.
and yours is wrong.
Okay. This is one of those things where you try and end a podcast,
No,
it
it's
doesn't
a-
work because you
It's a
keep
phone
going.
call, isn't it? Bye. Oh, did you hear?
Oh, I've got this really important thing I phoned you up about. I forgot to tell you. Look at the phone, it's been an hour.
Oh no,
really.
I got my pen. Oh, you know what? I found this really nice pen, WA. It's like, we're just saying goodbye. You dropped a pen. Stop talking about it and put the fucking phone down.
So we're going to put the fan number on.
Yeah.
That was it.
Going.
That was Brian going. He's
Yeah.
still talking. Fucking as hell.
Because I just moved like to the side, so you can hear me in the background, so you can hear half the conversation. Yeah, I would like some, please.
Yeah.
Can I have sauce on it? And a cup of tea. 2 sugars.
A robotic voice. Oh, he's gone. He has gone.
How much will that be?
What a good one.
$3.99.
Oh, there we go.
$3.99
Okay.
for a cup of tea and a...
Okay.
Oh,
That's not bad, really, to be honest.
$3.99. Bastards.
Sorry, Ryan, what was that?
Oh, sorry, I put the phone down on the table, didn't I? Sorry, whoops. I was...
So, are you going to say goodbye to the lovely
Still-
viewers that are still
If
here?
they're still here, what on earth is going through your mind right now? Why are you still here?
That they want a cup of tea, but $3.99 actually isn't a bad price for a cup of tea.
Really? If you think that's not... I'm not even going to dignify that with an answer.
It's not if you're out and about. No. Anyway, thank you for watching. Brian comes from London, so why the fuck he's complaining about $3.99 for a cup of
Because
tea? I
you
don't
get
know.
free with a roll when I used to go to work. With the garage, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Nothing's $3.99 in London.
My
Nothing.
roll was £2.70 and I got a free cup of tea.
Fair enough. Okay. Thank you for watching. We will speak to you.
Well, we're not speaking to them, we're
Soon.
speaking at them like a really boring physics teacher.
Yes, speaking at you. You. There is no interaction here. This is a linear
Corpse,
path.
work done. Half-Lives. Not Half-Life 3 confirmed. For God's sake, don't want to start that one off, do we?
No. Anyway,
It's the longest goodbye ever.
Brian, say goodbye. Goodbye.